Welcome to the Swedish Maker. I am having a vacation right now and I haven't done any projects in like 2 weeks, I think. But I got some questions about my background and I thought I would take the time to answer some of it here in a vlog. And I'll also let you in on some projects that I'm working on at the end. So I actually have no experience in woodworking, 3D printing, leather crafts or design at all. But I've always been kind of restless and eager to learn new things. And what that means is I find a hobby and I do it for a couple of months, and at the time it feels like this is the thing I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So for instance, when I got into leather crafts a couple of years ago, I was so convinced that this is the thing I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I was absolutely in love with leather work. And a couple of months went by and I slowly started to feel kind of bored with leather and wanted to try something new, and that's what my life is like all the time. And I usually don't like to do things more than once. Many years ago I did a beard oil and they didn't sell beard oil in Sweden at the time, but I saw that they sold it in the US. So I read up on oils and perfume mixing and what oils would be good for the beard and what oils would be good for the skin. And I did a mix of that. I made small cardboard boxes with a logo and everything, and I gave it to friends and family, well, bearded friends and family for Christmas. And a lot of people told me at the time, you should start a business around this. But I actually couldn't think of anything more boring than producing beard oil. But it was fun to learn once. So I usually tend to do things once and not more. But being restless has its downsides as well. So in my 30s, I had a bit of a crisis where I didn't know what to do at all. And I always had this quote by Steve Jobs. And it was something he said at a commencement speech, and it's been in my head since then. And he said, you can't connect the dots looking forward, only looking backwards. And what he meant was that he connected the dots from his life in learning typography and all of the things that he had learned. And he could use all of that while creating the Mac. So during Christmas 2018, it slowly dawned on me. I was following a lot of YouTube makers at the time and I found it so inspiring. And I slowly realized that I could probably do this, so I connected the dots looking backwards. Because since I am this restless, I have had periods of video editing and photoshopping and computer programming. I've been into most of the crafts more than once, and I realized that I want to continue making things, but I want to share it and hopefully inspire others as well. So when I started, it felt so natural because I had done all of those things at some point in my life. It was like I had been learning to become a maker on YouTube. And here I am. I've posted videos for more than a year now and I absolutely love it. I am still learning a lot. I have been trying to keep up with a kind of a schedule, posting once a week. And I still have a full-time work, of course. So I'm doing this on weekends and evenings. So some of the projects I've made have been quite small, some have been crappy and some have been good, but the main thing is actually the making, which I find a lot of fun in. So I've gained almost 2,000 subscribers this year, and that feels amazing that you guys are following along on my journey. It's so inspiring to keep going. And also all the comments that I've received, I thank you. So, some of the things I'm working on for future projects. I'm gonna make a chair. So I've been designing a chair for a while now. It's still not done. I have some things I need to perfect for the design part, and then I have to make it as well. So it's coming up, and I'm going to make a version 2 of my leather weekend bag because I've been thinking about the bag a lot, and I've been getting a lot of feedback on the bag as well, so I want to make an even more perfect one. And I'm also going to make an apothecary cabinet, which I posted a photo of an early drawing on Instagram. So if you don't have me on Instagram, I have an Instagram account at the Swedish Maker, where I try to post some of the things I'm working on. So go check that out. And yeah, I'm truly grateful for all the support. I truly am. And I hope you will continue following this journey that I'm on. And I will see you guys in the next video on Sunday. Bye.